Ibrahim Babangida annulled Abiola June 12, 1993 victory. Obasanjo opened up cans of worm. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. Obasanjo, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, who became a democratic elected president in 1999 and ruled for 8 years to 2007, is speaking about why that really happened. You know, the rumor has been ongoing that some people, talking about some Yoruba men and women, also assisted, and told Babangida at the time to go ahead and annul that said election. You see, up until today, when you look at these things, you understand that betrayal is part of life. Look at what happened to Jesus. He had just 12 guys that were close to him, just 12. And even the one that should be closer, because that's the one they will be asking, how far with the money? What do we have? What do we have left? Have we paid up our debts? Are we owing? Are we paid up our tax? How many is left? That was the person, not knowing that was the person who was planning to sell him off. You see, so betrayal is part of it. Things that happened that 1993, there was a lot of conspiracy attached to it and all that. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. What really happened? Why Ibrahim Babangida annulled Abiola June 12, 1993 victory Obasanjo. The election adjourned to be the most peaceful, credible, and fair in the history of the country was annulled by the military head of state, General Badamosi Babangida. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo in April 2021 blamed the annulment of the June 12th presidential election adjourned to have been won by the late business mogul Abiola, MKO Abiola, on bad bells. The election, adjourned to be the most peaceful, credible, and fair in the history of Nigeria, was annulled by the military head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida. Olusegun speaks shortly after his investion as a trustee of the Abiola'S Club, a social organization of Igba people of Ogun State. Obasanjo expressed regret over the cancellation of the election, lamenting its effort on the people of Abiola'S. The former president was honored alongside Abiola, who was awarded a postmortem veteran of the club. Obasanjo, who noted that the late business mogul was his schoolmate at the Baptist Boys High School, Abeokuta, said he richly deserves the award bestowed on him by the Abeokuta Club. I wanted to thank the Abeokuta Club for the honor being bestowed to me and the honor being bestowed to my schoolmate, MKO Abiola. He was richly deserved, he had said. Kabiesio, to you, we also thank. Normally, when you win a cup 3 times, you keep the cup. Isn't that what it is? If not for the bad bells, haters, Abeokuta would have produced president of Nigeria 3 times, in which case we would have kept it permanently. But be it that it may, we have great heritage and we should be proud of our heritage. When Abeokuta Club was in process of being birthed, things in Abeokuta were not rosy as at today. The sons of Abeokuta who were in Lagos put their heads together in the late Chief Sumbo house to think of the way we could do things to improve the development of Abeokuta as a city. I pay tribute to all those founding members, those who have departed this world and those who are still here. On this note, I will say this on this occasion. I thank the president, the patron, and the grand patron, members of the board of trustees and executive. I want to say thank you for your continuous contribution of your quota to the development of this club and by extension the development of the growth of Abeokuta, Ogun State of Nigeria, of Africa, and indeed the rest of the world, which we can all talk about. So that's Obasanjo talking about what really happened at June 12th. He said they were bad bells. They were people who were determined to ensure that, the thing was annulled. And they went at all lengths and breadth. Oh, trust me, they did it above and beyond. They went everywhere, however they want to do it, to ensure that Abiola does not become, the president. He was the one who democratically won it. But guess what? Some people, I hope Babangida, wherever he is today, his spirit, yeah, his heart will not be at rest for what he did. Yeah, a man was democratically elected, but yet, because of yourself, this selfishness. No, we cannot go back to democracy. Nigeria must continue in the rule of, Nigeria must stay under this, diplomatic rule. Nigeria must be under us. This was why they did what they did. And when this man truly won the election, they never gave it to him. It was annulled. And at the end of the day, his life was taken as well. We cannot forget about things that have happened. We cannot. Today, he's sick. Today, he's sick. You see, today he's sick. He's not well. You've seen his pictures recently. You've seen his pictures recently. The evil that men do live with them. He does not just live after them, he lives with them. That is his picture. I want to put a picture of recent times. That is the way he used to look, how healthy. And you think you are the owner of life. No, you're not. You're not the owner of life. The owner of life is God. You come, you take somebody's mandate. Like some people are living some people's life now as we speak. Some persons are living people's life. We are all aware of it. There are some governors who never participated in an election, yet they won election. So what do you say to that? Is it not living people's life? Aha. So that's the same thing we're talking about. It's the same thing we are talking about. Some people are living people's life and they are comfortable, going about and pretending like all is well. You don't do that. But this is what we've seen in Nigeria again and again. We've seen people oppressing others, to take over what belongs to them. And today, look at what Nigeria is. Look at what Nigeria is. Look at all that is happening, you see. And I mean, we've got a duty to correct these things. But the present administration, the present leadership, no way. They don't want Nigerians to correct anything. They want Nigerians to continue to wallow. Why they are the ones who are calling the shot. It does not happen that way. We're not going to allow it because we have a voice. In those days, they do those things and they get away with it. But today, no more. We're not going to allow it. You know, we're not going to allow those things to happen. We've got a duty to ensure that our voices are heard. Leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.